Alright, so this is another update on the Hal DeBolt LiveWire Champ. Final covering is on. I'm playing around with a cut tray from a hoagie just to see if I can get close to a nicer windshield than the stock soft plastic that comes in the kit. I'm not really happy with how far the motor extended. I could have added a plate up here to reduce the distance between the back plate and the motor. I'm using some lightweight wheels. I may replace them just because they're very, very hard foam. Windows came out nice. I was happy with that. I did this the hard way and actually sealed each of these with monocoat. I probably should have done all that before I put the windows on. Structurally, it's very strong. There's a flight skin reinforcement in here. This is a nice piece of plywood with the wing bolts. I eliminated all the rubber bands and the need for the stretchy, rubber band process. Same thing here. I eliminated rubber bands from this model. I'm not a beginner, so this should be an extremely easy plane fly, which the rubber bands are used for the purpose of coming apart in the event of a crash. So the tail is actually aligned exact. My sanding in the balsa skins is slightly off. The kit does not come with a nice tail wheel assembly, so I just had some extra parts, but I'm pretty close to mating this plane. The battery hatch is on the bottom, really easy to remove. There's a cooling hole in there for the motor through the ESC, and it'll escape into the fuse, and I might cut another hole in the back. Wings simply slide on in here with pegs or dowels, and then they bolt in here with plastic bolts. I'm happy with how it came out. This is actually Ultracoat and this is monocoat, so the two worked very well around curved surfaces. It's you can see some of the wrinkles. It's not the cleanest, but I haven't used this in probably 25 years, so I was happy with the results. I know this stuff is, I think monocoat is discontinued. I think Ultracoat is still being made, but after doing this particular project, I love Ultracoat. I have it for a P51 Mustang in chrome, and so I'm looking forward to using that. I prefer to have a long pinstripe here, but I didn't have the proper tools to cut it, so after frustration of not getting it perfectly straight, I just created a short little pinstripe. That may change. I'm going to add some stuff to the wings, some more details to the wings. This is a gap that I typically find, by the way, unacceptable, so I'll seal this with a gap hinging clear tape or some blue Ultracoat. I sanded the tail surface is so thin. I had a really hard time getting these hinges in, but I was happy with the end result. So that's it for now.